dear students, and welcome back for once again. Today I am happy and delighted to be with you to start the next poem of your syllabus. And this poem is Road Not Taken. Dear students, the poem is written by a famous American English poet, Robert Frost. Robert Frost is a famous American English poet. So, without wasting your precious time, let me discuss the poem with you stanza wise. Listen carefully. Before starting the poem, I want to discuss the introduction of the poem. The poet brings out the importance of making a right choice. The correct choice can make one's future. The wrong one can mar it. A choice one made can hardly be reversed later. Once the poet had to choose between two roads, he chose the one that was less traveled by. And that, he says, has made all the differences. So, road not taken. There were two roads. And road represent here the choice. Choice making. The choice which shape us. Okay. So, let me start the poem. The first extract. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And B1 travelers long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. So, what the poet is saying, dear students, in the first extract, the poet is saying to us, once the poet was traveling through a forest, he reached a point from where the roads diverged in the two directions. Being only one traveler, he could not travel both these two roads at the same time. He had to choose one of the two. The poet stood there and thought for a long time. He looked down one of the road as far as he could. He could see up to a point where the roads bend behind the bushes. So this is about the first extract. Now the second extract. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better comb, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as far that the passing there had worn, then recall really about the same. In the second extract, the poet is saying to us, he decided to take the other road. It was as beautiful as the first one. Grass grew on that road. It showed that the road had not been used much. The poet thought that this road had a better calm to be travelled by. Up to the point where the poet stood, both the roads showed equal of use and wear. So this was about the second extract. Now let me start the third stanza or extract. And both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden back. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubt if I should ever come back. In these lines, the poet is saying that morning both the roads were covered with the leaves. No travelers had gone by them so far. Neither of them had been trodden back. The poet decided to go by the second road and kept the first one for another day. However, the poet knew that there was little chance of his coming back, since every road lead to a new road. So this was all about the third extract. Now the last one, fourth extract is, I shall be telling this with a saw, somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the differences. So in the last extract, the poet imagines a time many ages hence. He says that he will then recall to his mind how he had chosen one of the two roads which diverge in a forest. He will recall how he had decided to travel by the less frequented road. This choice of the poet had made all the differences. It affected not only the future course of his life on this earth but also his spiritual life after the death. So dear students, this was all about the poem. So let me discuss the rhyming scheme of the poem. The rhyming scheme of the poem of each stanza is A, B, A, B. So this was all about the poem which I have shared with you or discussed with you. Dear students, repeat again and again the video and understand the lesson. Consult your dictionary and find out the meaning of the difficult words, as I have already discussed or has given the difficult words and their meanings in the different image which I am showing in the video. I hope you have understand the poem. Hope for the best. Stay at home, stay safe and stay blessed.